The book of Isaiah chapter 32 in verse 9.
Bring it out.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Yeah, rise up who?
Ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice.
It said, hear my voice. So you are a woman, and America can put us at ease, meaning in a comfortable state of mindset.
Right.
And being comfortable with our people, walking around not knowing who we are.
Right.
Walking around not knowing what God requires
Right.
of us. Not knowing what to teach your children if you have children.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Not knowing that you must be married before you allow a man to lay down
That's
with you.
right.
Just showing you who you are according to the Bible. So he told you that you are from the tribe of Judah. Give me Isaiah 32 and verse 9, and then we're going to go back to that. Read.
The book of Isaiah chapter 32 in verse 9.
Bring it out.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Yeah, rise up who?
Ye women that are at ease. Hear my
It
voice.
said, hear my voice. So you are a woman, and America can put us at ease, meaning in a comfortable state of mindset.
Right.
And being comfortable with our people, walking around not knowing who we are.
Right.
Walking around not knowing what God requires
Right.
of us. Not knowing what to teach your children if you have children.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Not knowing that you must be married before you allow a man to lay down
That's
with you.
right.
All right, so this is what we come out here to do, my sister, is to bring you back to the laws of God. You know what I'm saying? And to give some spiritual understanding of what God requires of you. Because you're not going to get this in a Christian church.
Right.
All right, so it's important for us to come out here to teach our people. All right, so now let's go back to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, let's start at verse 68. Because do you believe that our history is in the Bible? Yeah. All right, before that, are you married? No, you got children? You got children? Okay. So let me ask you, why are you not married? Why do you think? Be honest, my sister.
It's okay, let them know.
Because with your answers, I'm going to be able to give you solutions on to
right.
what
That's
may
right.
be able to get you married.
Come on. Let them know.
You don't be happy with people for long? So what you say, you get bored?
Yeah, and then there's my providers out here.
They're not doing what a man is supposed to do is what I'm hearing. Okay, so give me Titus 1. Give me Titus, and we're going to start here. Give me Titus 1, Titus 2, verse 1. All right, so because we all have roles. The men have roles and the women have roles.
Right.
And in order for us to be able to fulfill those roles, we have to be taught the role. All right, because all of us are sometimes foolish, but the majority of us are married, and we take care of our wives and our children.
That's
The
right.
Bible commands us to do so. All
Right.
right, read what you got. Titus chapter 2 and verse 1.
The book of Titus chapter 2 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine.
It said we are supposed to speak things that become sound doctrine, meaning things that you are supposed to believe in. And what we are supposed to believe in, my sister, is what comes out of the Bible. All right, read.
That the aged men be sober.
It said that the aged men, if you pay attention, it's starting off with the men first. Because this is who God deals with.
Right.
He deals with the men first. Then us men, we are supposed to teach the women. And then the women are supposed to teach the children.
Right.
That's God's divine order.
Right.
Our communities today are out of order.
Right.
Now you got Big Mama teaching every damn body.
Right.
You got the men stored in prison or out selling drugs on the block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Out whoring out all the women.
Right.
And then we got the women being stiff-necked and hard-headed. And even if they do have a quality good brother, they not listening to him. They want to go get the brother that got the fast money. Oh, no, he too nice. I can't deal with him. He boring. This is what I'm not saying that you say, but this is what some of our sisters say. You get what I'm saying? So it shows there's confusion in our community. And that we are out of order, my sister. All right, read.
That the aged men be sober.
It said that the aged men be sober, meaning we're not supposed to be smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be getting drunk. We can't have strong drink in moderation, but we should not be filling our temple up with these things.
Right.
Or nor should we be confused with other doctrines. We should be sober-minded, meaning knowing what God requires of us.
Right.
All right, read.
Grave. Temperate.
It said grave, meaning serious. We're not supposed to be out here always laughing, joking. You know what I'm saying? We don't supposed to be like that all the time. You feel what I'm saying? We're supposed to have some seriousness about it. Hold this, give me Sirach, what is it, 32? Sirach 37 and verse 12. Because like I said, we have to have some seriousness about it. Because today, we see all the wars going on. Look at the gas prices, how they skyrocketing high.
Right.
It's going to come a time where gas is going to be $5, $6, $7. Who's going to be able to afford that?
Bring it
And we
out.
see like what's going on at the airports, where they are pretty much laying off TSA agents to show jobs are going to become few and far in between. We see the AI coming about. You feel what I'm saying? So we have to get ourselves right with the Bible. All right, read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
But be continually with a godly man.
This is what we should be doing. Us men, we should be hanging around with godly brothers, and especially y'all women. Y'all should be choosing a man that is a man of God.
Right.
Meaning a man that's not going to tell you to sell your body.
Right.
That's not going to tell you hold this pack real quick.
Right.
That's not going to tell you hit this blunt.
Right.
That's not going to tell you get you drunk or lay you down, have sex with you, and then
Right.
just act like he don't even know you no more.
Bring it out.
That's not a godly man, my sister. That's how men do in the world. But that's why I say you have to get you a what?
A godly man.
A godly man, my sister.
That's
a man
right.
that fears God and knows what's required of him, like we're going
Right.
over in Titus.
Right.
All right, read.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments
It
of
said, whom thou knowest. Meaning you know for a fact this brother is following the laws of God.
That's
And how
right.
do you know that? Look at the men out here in purple and gold.
Right.
They got fringes on the border of their garment.
Right.
That's the first thing you should be seeing. Like, okay, let me see if this brother got some fringes on. Fringes is an identifier to know this brother is keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Because that's what we commanded to do. Okay, and if he may have a wife, let me see how his wife is dressed. Do his wife got a dress on, a loose fit, modest dress, not no skin tight dress where you can still see the imprint of her butt?
Right.
No, that's not how we're supposed to be moving as a nation. All right, okay, yeah, this brother's in order. Let me ask this brother what church he go to. Let me try to get around some godly men and godly women.
That's
All
right.
read.
whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind.
Whose mind is according to who?
To thy mind.
Our minds is according to this Bible. Meaning it's according to God, my sister. This is what's going to get us out of this lower state, out of the oppression that we in, out of everybody killing each other, out of, what was that? It was going on in Texas, where a whole bunch of people got a disease, the rodeo. You get what I'm saying? Sisters out there half naked. It's fighting going on. It's complete madness, my sister. That not should be come from the children of God.
Right.
This is why these other nations look at us like they do. No, hell no. These people cannot be the children of God. I just see Shaquisha over there with her booty cheeks hanging out. Come on, my sister. We can't be like that. We have to cover ourselves up modestly. Or your body is a temple. It should be for one man. And that one man is your husband, my sister. All right, read.
Whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Meaning, when you going through it, this brother or sister is going to be there to build you up with the laws of God. They're going to be a lending shoulder for you to go up and get some wisdom from, for you to be able to borrow a few things from. That's how we used to be, even though we didn't have the laws of God, but we still had a sense of community. We still had a sense of care for one another. Nowadays, that's gone, my sister. You get what I'm saying? You step on your shoes, oh yeah, I got to get rid of this dude. I seen a video of it was young brothers on spring break, and they all sitting around walking around with guns, seeing who they can do some harm to. We shouldn't be doing that. When I was going to spring break, that was not the culture. Even though spring break is not right, but my point that I'm drawing out is how we moving nowadays. What's his name? Come on in, big brother. Yes, sir. Come on in. Postal service. Come on in, my brother. I'm very familiar with that job place. Give me 1 Corinthians. Let's finish expounding on the order. 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. What's your name again, brother? I couldn't hear him.
Joe.
Joe? Okay, understood. I'm Elijah. So what we're doing is we going over and edifying what is God requires of us as a nation of people.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that it's important for us to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, so I'm going to read this law to you and to test your spirit and see where you at with the Lord. All right, read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So this is the divine order from God. This is Paul speaking. He said it's the head of every man is who?
Is Christ.
It's Christ. So we got Christ, right? All right, read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. Meaning we got Christ, man, then the woman. All right, so showing you married? You married? You sure? You look unsure, my brother. It's complicated? Okay, I understand. So whatever's going on, strive for marriage, my brother. Because that's what God requires of us. So I bring that out because your wife should...
We ain't turned in the paperwork yet, type situation.
Go on and do it, my brother.
Right.
Go on and do it. I got married. You feel I had to follow the same protocol to turn in the paper because the Bible commands us. Give me that in Tobit. What is that? Tobit 8? Marriage papers. Give me marriage papers, and then we're gonna go back. Yeah.
Get trimmed up by the same person.
Read.
Oh, yeah,
October 7 to 14.
Your little sides right here all look similar.
The book of Tobit, chapter 7 and verse 13. Then it called his daughter Sarah, and she came to her father, and he took her by the hand, and gave her to be wife to Tobias.
So this is a marriage happening. All right, this is the father
Sound like
giving
he gave
away.
his daughter away.
You said what?
Sound like he gave his daughter away.
Exactly. That's a proper step of marriage.
Yes,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? In old times, we knew this.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.